G'day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to WSM. I'm your host Robert Winstone, and today's video is going to be about the legacy of Eddie McGuire as the president of the Collingwood Football Club. He became president in 1998 on his 34th birthday and essentially stepped down on the 9th of February 2021. So without further ado, let's get into it. So let's go back to the late 1990s, the year 1999, and a fresh-faced Eddie McGuire was really trying to make his mark on the AFL, and he did a really good job. He was a bold, swift mover, and he essentially pickpocketed the West Coast Eagles of Mick Malthouse. Mick Malthouse was a two-time premiership coach who had coached the West Coast Eagles basically for all of the 1990s. And McGuire had that bold move of going to get a experienced coach to take the Collingwood Magpies into the new 2000s era. And what a move that it proved to be for the Magpies. And they ended up going from pretty much shallow dwellers in the late 1990s to early 2000s to a back-to-back grand final side, 02 and 03. And with the side that they had, it was pretty much I would say a blue-collared type of team. They didn't have that many stars, but with the coach of Mick Malthouse and the leader Nathan Buckley, they really thrived. And really, they ran into a rampaging, what we know as the triple treat Brisbane Lions of 01 to 03. So with the sides that were at Mick Malthouse's disposal, you know, it was pretty amazing that they even made the grand final, let alone nearly pinching one of those grand finals in the year of 2002. But what I find amazing is his tenure, and he quoted in his press conference just yesterday, "I love the memories of Victoria Park, the first time I ever felt part of any community." Now, I think that resonates with all football lovers, and Eddie McGuire is a football lover. The boy from Broady, Eddie Everywhere, as he's been dubbed over the years, but he really started within a community that, I suppose, implemented what he achieved over his time at the Collingwood Magpies. The fact that they even made the 2010 grand final, what a achievement that was. The drought breaker, 32 years. In his tenure, 5 grand finals. And look at all the programs that Eddie McGuire oversaw from the dark eras when, back in the late 90s, Collingwood were infighting. There was a lot of infighting at the top level, and they were in pretty much financial ruin. You know, Collingwood, as far as the ground, Victoria Park was falling to bits, and that's why they had to move, and they played their last game there in 1999 in around number 22, which was Tony Shaw's last game as senior coach. But let's look at some of the programs under the tenure of Eddie McGuire. We had the Wheelchair AFL program come in, Magpies Community Centre, Women's Sports, Latrobe Valley Community and Sports Projects, and the Barra Warra project designed for the Indigenous community. So, you know, I know Eddie McGuire is I suppose, everyone's going to have varying opinions about Eddie McGuire, but what that statement meant, you know, unbelievable. I love my memories of Victoria Park, first time I've ever felt part of the community, and I feel that Eddie McGuire has been really good for football for the most part. Has he been perfect? No. Has he done a lot right? Yes. But I think you got to look at the whole picture and what the man stood for. And yeah, he's a great football person. And I've met people over the years who have spoken extremely highly of Eddie McGuire. And you've even had callers, talkback callers over the years on varying radio stations and sports shows speak so highly of Eddie, going all the way back to his Broadmeadow days. And, you know, he started off as the coffee boy in his media career. And, you know, he exemplified, you know, in a more broader perspective of what Australia's all about, and he worked so hard. You know, as far as his, I suppose, not so his lowlights, you know, he probably, like the King Kong gaff in 2013, I thought, you know, that was probably not a great moment within his career, but he is a good football person, Eddie McGuire, and I respect him so much for what he's done for the Collingwood Football Club. And without a strong Collingwood, we don't have a strong AFL. Whether we like it or not, I'm a mighty Richmond supporter, and there's nothing better about being having that healthy respect and that healthy community and the banter that goes along with football as well. So we've got a lot, the football community in general has got a lot to thank Eddie McGuire for and what he's done. He's a normal bloke who gave life a red hot crack, and you could see how emotional he was at his press conference. And I know that it would have hurt him that he had to step down, but for the betterment of the Collingwood Football Club, I don't think he had any other choice with the way that he handled last week's press conference. But it shows that, I suppose, no one is bigger than the football club. So to conclude the video, I will just say this. Eddie McGuire, you've been an absolute pleasure to watch on television over the years, on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, The Footy Show, Footy Classified, calling the football for Channel 9. I think when they lost the contract in 2002, on Triple M, you've done it all, the rush hour. You've done it all, Eddie, and it's been an absolute pleasure having you a part of the football foray, the football community, the leader of the Collingwood Football Club as president. And I wish you all the best in your next endeavours. A great football person, and the game is better because of you, Eddie McGuire. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. So if you do like this video, please make sure you subscribe to my channel or give me a follow on Instagram or give us a like on Facebook at WSM. Much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time on Friday for my next video, which will be a little bit of something and a bit of a little fun. Take care and have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that video, please make sure to give it a like. And if you want to check out some of my other videos, please make sure you click the subscribe button and give Winston Sports Media a subscribe and follow. Thank you so much.